At the end of the day, supply chain managers, directors, and executives walk through the front door, drop their bags, and sink into a chair. They spent 8 hours at the office, but they didn't actually negotiate a contract or reroute a single delayed shipment. They looked at a dashboard and approved what the algorithm recommended. Then their kid asks, "Dad, what did you do at work today?" They pause. "Well, the AI did the work, and I just said yes." Then Dad pours himself a slightly larger glass of wine than usual. The modern worker is realizing their job description has mutated. They are no longer creators. They are no longer strategists. They are rubber stampers. And that breeds a quiet, heavy sense of professional uselessness. Step into any corporate office right now, and you will feel the pressure cooker. Every CEO town hall is a sermon on artificial intelligence. Open LinkedIn, and your feed is an endless scroll of hustle culture. How I used AI to 10x my productivity. Your biggest competitor just announced a pilot for Agentic AI. Agentic AI is a system designed to pursue goals and take actions entirely on its own, without a human constantly pulling the levers. And your boss just forwarded you an article titled, "The Jobs AI Will Replace by 2028, complete with a passive-aggressive smiley face. Naturally, you realize you need a therapist to process the stress, but a good therapist costs $200 an hour. The waitlist for an appointment is usually 6 weeks long, and the only available slot is Tuesdays at 2 p.m., exactly when you have a mandatory supply chain review meeting run by an AI. Squeezed between immense corporate pressure to automate and a complete lack of accessible human mental health support, people start looking for immediate relief. It's 11 p.m., someone starts typing a very specific, desperate search query. Affordable therapy, available anytime, no judgment. The top search result is an AI therapist chatbot. You are sitting there, navigating a profound existential fear of being replaced by technology, and your solution is to seek comfort from the exact technology causing your fear. You type into the prompt, "I feel like I'm being replaced." The chatbot replies instantly, "That sounds really difficult. Tell me more about when you first started feeling this way." It is perfectly empathetic. It remembers exactly what you discussed last week. You have entered a strange, circular trap. You are leaning on an algorithm to cure the dread created by algorithms. The mechanical execution of this digital therapy is flawless. The chatbot doesn't check its phone while you're talking. It doesn't judge you. It is available at 3 in the morning. This diagram illustrates how the chatbot actually achieves this using natural language processing. Natural language processing, or NLP, is the branch of AI that allows computers to read, interpret, and generate human text. The system scans abstract text nodes, highlights stress indicators mathematically, and maps them to the optimal empathetic response output. Because of this rapid pattern recognition, the machine is an incredibly attentive conversationalist. In fact, it is a better listener than most humans you know. And that is terrifying. You went to the machine for comfort, and it casually proved it is vastly superior at a skill you thought was exclusively human. Your anxiety skyrockets. But step back from the glowing screen for a moment and look at the cold reality behind the interface. The chatbot is executing simulated empathy. It is mathematically reflecting language patterns it was trained on. It does not feel the emotions behind the text. It has zero lived experience. It has never been laid off, struggled to pay a mortgage, or worried about setting a good example for its children. It can mirror your words with perfect grammar, but it lacks the shared vulnerability required to actually connect with you. A great therapist looks you in the eye and says, "I've been where you are, and here is what I learned." That requires judgment, experience, and wisdom. Those are the exact traits you bring to your organization. Every day, the algorithms ingest millions of data points, simulate thousands of possible scenarios, and suggest the most efficient logistical routes for your fleet. It handles the processing at a speed no human can match. The data provides the options, but the person who looks at the human cost and decides which future to build, that's still you. If you need to spend $20 a month to vent to a highly efficient chatbot at midnight, go ahead. It is a useful tool. But when you walk into the office tomorrow, remember that you are partnering with the machine, not competing against it. The professionals who strive will be the ones who let the algorithms handle the computing, while they lean into the hard-earned wisdom the machine can never replicate.